Oh, we're going straight in.
Al, over here.
Okay, yeah, give me a second. Just looking around. Yes. C4. Also, we can inspect the Y-wing. Well, let's leave that until later.
Hey, there you
Yeah, hello.
are. Was looking for you back at the dockyards. Instead, I had to hang out with a bunch of engineers. They told me a whole convoy of new engineers got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime. Give them all the details. As you can imagine, everyone at the dockyard is pretty spooked. I got a Pazak game planned for them later to help boost morale.
Yeah, sure.
Gotta do our part, right? Say, between us, something's up. Something bigger than missing engineers. Ardo ain't talking, and the boss has been shut up in the briefing room all day.
Yeah, you should.
I feel like he'd tell us if it was just about the lost engineers. Nah, this is something else. My money's on some kind of unfinished business. Like a dark secret he left behind when he skipped out on the Empire. Or not. What would I know, huh? Whatever it is, it's gotta be something he can't fix with a giant battleship. Why don't you head up to the briefing room? The boss might open up to you.
You might not want to ask too many questions when there's a lot of secrecy going on. Right? Yeah. I'm not really sure what to think of Risk. Also, playing Sabak with the people might not improve morale so much if you fleece them for all they're worth. Just saying. But, yeah, also... the Y-Wing is probably my favorite ship. Like, honestly, it's... just so sleek looking. Oh yeah, targeting computer, yeah. Okay, so the cockpit isn't actually much better than the TIE fighters. As no buttons on the stick, maybe? Oh, we get a dedicated throttle at least, with one button. And that's 3 sliders, or might not be. I'm not... well, there's buttons here, I guess. Yeah, well... how do I actually leave? There we go. Yeah, yeah. I just kind of love it. Inspect and... exit. I wish they would fix the mouse look issue, but they probably won't. Because it works just fine with controllers, supposedly. Anyway, briefing time. Yes, hello.
You're right, Lyndon. My contacts verified your suspicions. It's her.
I knew it could only be Teresa Carroll. Her mark is all over these attacks. We know her style.
You do realize there's only one reason she would attack Hosnian Prime and the engineering convoy.
She's searching for Project Starhawk. That's why I've already taken steps to stop her. Before she can find the Nadiri dockyards. Before anyone else gets hurt.
Lyndon. What have you done?
Relax, Ardo. All I did was send Teresa a message. One she can't ignore.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. Everyone good? Let's go then.
An old protege of mine, Teresa Carroll, is leading the Empire's search for Project Starhawk. She won't stop until it's destroyed. So I've initiated a plan. I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Bait for Teresa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Terissa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion. A Corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire. Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the
this is
listening
big,
post.
actually.
If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Terissa will fall right into our trap.
Right.
Terissa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege. She's gone from a Coruscant street orphan to captaining her own Star Destroyer. The Empire gave her everything, and she'll do anything to defend it. That's why I'm keeping certain details quiet. With Terissa in the game, any leak is a risk. Just trust me a little longer. Head to the hangar. Zerelda should have your ship almost ready.
You should talk to Frisk about that, actually. I'm not naming... Actually, I did name your name. Never mind. Yes, hello.
I have to say, the commander's plan is quite clever. All this secrecy and subterfuge, it's almost imperial. I know the New Republic strives to be better than the Empire, but you must admit their tactics are effective. Not that we should adopt them, of course, but this is war. Sometimes you have to think like your enemy in order to defeat them. We're lucky the commander is using his tactical brilliance for our side. Let's focus on the mission.
Yeah. Cloak and daggers, though, I'm not a fan. Though this whole operation over here in the distance is cloak and daggers, so... I don't know, something feels off. Prepare to launch, or no, talk to there, inspect. We can talk to Kale, though. Yes,
when
hello.
Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Terissa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. And hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate that cannot be healed has no place in the galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am. Sort of, I think. Anyone else we have to talk to? No. Well, it's you and me now.
Y-Wings are built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives. It makes them slower, but they pack a punch against large targets and capital ships.
So let's see, we have primary standard laser cannon, and Goliath missile proton bombs, particle burst countermeasures, and standard hull deflector and engines. What do I want to change? Heavy rotor cannon, has a short wind-up time, then fires extremely quickly. So basically a Gatling gun. It's much easier to hit the enemies than its unguided version, but also deals less damage. Guided, okay, so auto-aim. I should probably take the auto-aim if I'm honest. And the wind-up time means that as you're actually targeting the thing, it'll take a few, maybe up to, let's see, a rate of fire, recharge rate, ammo, wind-up time 1 second, and 1 second. Yeah, so you need to start shooting 1 second before you actually aim at the target. I'm gonna go with a guided one for now, just to see what that's like. What did you say? Anyway. Goliath missile. Oh, I only have those to choose from. Interesting. So I can't lean on a repair tool. Interesting. Deflector hull, max shields plus, but max health. Okay. So more shields, but less actual hull. Interesting. Max health, but less acceleration and less maneuverability. And the Y-wing is already a slug, so yeah. Slows hostile lock. But you repeat yourself. Hostile lock time 100%. Slows hostile locks. Yeah, repeating. Enemies, I wonder if that means it's... No, probably not. Enemies take longer to lock onto you, but you have less hull integrity. But it's only less 10% though. Standard hull sounds good. Shields, automatic emergency shield. When shields exchange ammo for a brief but nearly invincible barrier. How much ammo though? Doesn't say. Got it. Primary taken damage, auxiliary taken damage. Your starfighter takes much less damage from lasers, but takes more damage from auxiliary components, like missile. Got it. Overloaded. Oh yeah, that's the one that doesn't regen if it's emptied. Don't want that. Come on, thank you. Engine slam. Ooh, I need that. I probably do, actually. Boost recharge rate, 100%. Boost usage rate, 100%. Generation and uses. Okay, so... recharges faster, and you will only get... Okay, yeah, it's a weird one. But I'm gonna go with the slam engine. Although, minus 20% speed. And we're already slow, though. Can we see... Yes, we can here, to the left, right here. 88, so it's 110 normally? We're gonna be slow, and I'm gonna be able to boost whenever I want, basically. And I won't have to worry too much about aiming correctly. And I'll have a lot of bombs. Here goes everything again. I love the Y-wing.
So, with the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Teresa Carroll overheard everything?
She only cares about finding her Starhawk, Frisk.
Oh, sure. Still, better bomb this listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship.
All right, Frisk has a bounty. Right, yeah. Makes more sense now that...
Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post
Never
now.
mind.
Excellent. Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Ardo and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our Corvette. It'll run interference during the strike. This listening post in the middle of nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
He sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept it and reveal the outpost. They took the bait.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing, the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that enticing?
His name, probably.
That's the thing. Jays won't tell us. But it's a seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later.
I don't have any weapons. I'm pressing my buttons, nothing happens. But I do have 3 torpedoes of some kind and 10 bombs. And I don't know how many bombs I need per... Were they radar-ish? So, yeah.
You think the Empire built this listening post just to help them find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy.
Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that we're building a new ship out of their old ones.
There's our listening post. I'll jam Imperial sensors on approach. I love it. They'll never see us coming. Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh? And just like that, we're heading for
what happened to
Imperial
your
sensors.
speed there?
Follow me, Five. We'll lead the bombing
Will do.
run.
Grace and I will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go. Five, give them everything you got. Good, you're almost there.
Let me... There we
On
go.
my mark. It's bombs away.
Okay, so they go down.
What? It's a raid. Alert type
2 bombs for me,
Great work,
as
Five.
long as Frisk helps out.
Nicely done. You're a natural, Five. Now to bombard the rest of the receivers.
Or still 2 for me.
System running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh, quick, take down those dishes before they can make that distress call.
Squadron, target the dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call
Oh,
reinforcements
not
without them.
those right now.
Dish destroyed, nice job.
We've lost a dish.
8-ish? More like 4 of them.
I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help.
Dish destroyed. Well done.
Is the broadcast system working? Good. I'm calling in some backup.
Let's stop that from happening.
Someone stop them. We need those dishes.
I felt that from here. Not bad, Five.
Got him.
You let them destroy our broadcast dishes. So much for the distress call.
Nice
What
shooting,
about...
Five. Those Imperials are on their own.
Nice work. Imps won't be calling any reinforcements today.
Excellent.
Only one receiver left. Let's finish him off.
Oh, yeah, no, that's very slow. I hope the bombs don't
You
hurt
really
me.
let him have it. Receivers are done for. Looking good out here, team.
I'm with you.
Regroup with me at the edge of the listening post.
Hello.
Spiders.
All right, Five, form up at the edge of the station. It's time to take out the thermal systems.
Should have dodged that. Lost my shields.
I'm gonna help
Nice one.
the others.
The thermal systems are located in the trench circling the edge of the
Oh,
station.
alright, got it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Fly into the trench, give them hell.
I'm in formation.
Okay, 1 enough. Okay,
Coming
got it.
your way with a resupply.
Got me.
Get that rebel bomber away from our thermals.
So they just cottoned on, and that's a problem for me, maybe. Yeah, I hear you. Stop screaming.
They're after the thermal system.
Yeah, that's... You already said that. Think 2 more, maybe. Yeah, that's not a good
Corvette is
thing.
taking heavy fire. Get in there and help them out, Five.
Watch behind you.
Wait, I'm supposed to defend?
System destroyed. Temperatures are rising.
Vanguard, the Empire's just opened a massive vent on the listening post. The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core.
Regroup at the vent. I got an idea. Our Corvette's hit.
5, get in the vent and blast that core. TIE interceptors coming our way.
Corvette just lost shields.
Yeah,
Those ties do any more damage.
Vanguard 5, we need you at the vent.
I'm gonna try helping the Corvette.
The Empire's all over the Corvette. Imperial fighters inbound.
Come on, Five. I want to see you do this.
Yeah, me too, but
They really hate on Corvette.
there's a lot of...
Only a few ties left.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Five. The Corvette can't take this. This is our last chance to protect it. That'll do, Vanguard. Nice work.
Whoa.
They won't come after the Corvette again.
Probably will, actually.
All right, Five. Get in there and fly carefully. Fly into the vent
Gonna
and
attempt
destroy
it.
the
Whoa.
station's power cores. When you get to the core, start dropping bombs and do not stop. You won't have much time to get out once the core explodes, so be ready to fly fast. Under heavy fire. Drop your bombs, Five. That's it.
Wait, really? One? Let's get out of here.
Not from all the way out here.
Get moving, 5.
Quick, the vent is closing.
Yep,
Go, go, go.
noticed.
Woo. All right, team. Regroup and prepare for hyperspace jump.
Oh boy. Yeah, you're kind of damaged. Oh. Nice trail, though.
Great work, Vanguard Squadron. Our trap is set. Come on home. It's time for the next step.
And maybe he will tell us what the first step was. You'd never know. Oh, wow. What is it? Metal info. Complete mission 6. Yeah, completed 6 in 11 minutes or less. Nice. Without dying. Very nice. First time, I think. Maybe. Save the Corvette, destroy the communication dishes. Oh, that was a secondary objective. Cool. And with their listening post destroyed, the Imperial hunt for the Nadiri dockyards is stalled. And Teresa Carroll. Teresa! Yeah, I kept sounding like Carissa, but okay. Carroll will be more inclined to believe Lyndon Jave's message. It's time to stop her for good. Probably we're only about halfway through the campaign, so it's going to take a while, I think. But let's continue.